Very good morning, children. We have already completed Unit 1 and Unit 2. Okay, and today we are going to start Unit 5. Okay, Unit 3 and 4 we will be doing later. And as per the information from school, you must have got the syllabus also. Okay, it is there on the website. You can check the syllabus for the whole academic year 2020-21. Okay. So, for your first semester, you have Unit 1, Unit 2 and then this is Unit 5. One more unit is there that we have to cover. Okay, children. Unit 5 is based on factors and multiples, that is HCF and LCM. So, before we get into what is HCF, what is LCM, we have to know what are factors. I know that you have done little bit of portion in your class 4. Okay, but now you are going to study in detail. Okay, so once again I will be telling you what are factors. First we have to learn that. Factors, if a number is expressed as a product of two whole numbers, children. Okay, product of two whole numbers, the whole numbers are called factors of that number. Right? Understood? No? Let us take some example and it will make it more clear. For example, let us look at 6. Now you have to find out how you get the number 6 as a product. Okay, which are the numbers, when you multiply them you get 6. 1 multiplied 6, what you will get? 6, isn't it? 2 multiplied 3, you will get 6. Any other number? 3 multiplied by 2, vice versa. 6 multiplied by 1. So, children, here 1 and 6 are the factors of 6, or you can also say 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. So, in total 1, 2, 3, 6 are the factors of 6. Okay. Now, take one more example, 15. So, what are the tables where you will be getting 15? 1 multiplied by 15, yes. Then 3 multiplied by 5, 15. Okay. Now 49, 1 multiplied 49, 7 sevens are 49. And you have to think that you have to take such pair, when you multiply them, then you get the number required. Okay. 50. So 1 multiplied by 50, okay. So 1 and 50 becomes the factors of 50. 2 multiplied 25, what will you get, children? You will get 50. So 2 and 25 are the factors of 50. 5 tens are 50. So you will get the factors as 5 and 10. Understood? Now the definition is clear to you all. Once again, let us read out the definition. If a number is expressed as a product of two whole number. So, this is a number 15. So, when you are multiplying 3 and 5, 3 is a whole number, 5 is a whole number. When you multiply these two, you get the answer 15. That's what the definition says. The whole numbers are called the factors of that number. Therefore, we call 3 and 5 as the factor for 15. And the other examples, children. Okay. So, definition is clear. Now let us look at the properties. Okay, every number has 1 as its factor. Understood? Let me make it more clear with the help of example. What do you see here? 1 into 6, right? 1 into 15, 1 into 49, 1 into 50. In each cases, children, you have 1 over here. 1, here also 1, here also 1, here also 1. So, every number has 1 as its factor, right? Next property, 1 is the smallest factor. Okay, the first property says that every number has 1 as a factor. The second property says that 1 is the smallest factor. Children, what are the factors of 6 here? We have found right now 1, 2, 3, 6, right? These are the factors. So, which one is the smallest one? 1. Then here 1, 3, 5, 15 are the factors of 15. So which one is the smallest one? Again you will get answer as 1. 1, 7, 7, 49. 1 is the smallest factor. 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50. 1 is the smallest factor. So I think that this is clear to you all. Okay. The biggest factor is the number itself. Once again we will see the factors. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. 6 is the biggest factor. So here the property is 1, 3, 5, 15. 15 is the biggest factor. So the property 1, 7, 7, 49. So what is the biggest factor here? 49. 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50. So 50 is the biggest factor for 50 itself. That means the biggest factor is the number itself. So what is the smallest factor? Smallest factor is 1. And what is the biggest factor? The biggest factor is the number itself. Then the factor of a number is either less than or equal to that number, children. So whenever you are finding out the factors for any number, you will see that the factor of a number is either less than or equal to. In most of the cases it is equal to only 6. So what are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 6. So you can see 6 is there. So equal to 15. 1, 3, 5, 15. Again both are equal. Okay. 49, 1, 7, 49. 49 again. So 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50 and 50 and 50 equal again. Okay. So these 4 properties are clear. There are more properties. I'll just erase this and I'll tell you. Children, there are few more properties we need to know. Every even numbers has 2 as one of its factor. Now what are even numbers? You have already studied, isn't it? Even and odd numbers. Even numbers are those which are divisible by 2. So, or in a simple language, if I say all the multiples of 2. Okay. So if you have an even number, let us say 6. Let us see what are the factors. 2 multiplied 3. So 2 is a factor of it. 22. 2 multiplied by 11. So 2 is a factor of it. 42. 2 multiplied by 21. Sorry. So as you can see, every even number has 2 as one of its factor. Clear? Example is clear to all? Okay. Every number ending with 5 and 0 has 5 as one of its factor. You can take any number. You can take 10, 20, 15, 35, 65, 75, 105. You can take any number. You will find, children, that 5 is one of its factor. That means they are the multiples of 5. If you take the table of 5, what do you get? 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can see that each time at one's place, either it is ending with 0 or by 1. So I have taken few examples. 50, 5 multiplied 10. 65, 5 multiplied 13. 100, 5 multiplied 20. So in all these cases, whether it is ending with 0 or it is ending with 5 in the 65 as the cases, you can see that everywhere we have a factor 5. Okay. Then the last property, every number with 0 at one's place, only 0, children. Okay. Every number, if it ends with 0 at one's place, has 2 and 5 as its factor. How? If you have a number 10, what are the factors? 2 and 5. 2 5s are 10, isn't it? So 2 and 5 both will be the factor for 10. 100, you can have various factor as 2 multiplied by 50 or 5 multiplied by 20. So here again we see that 2 and 5 are the factors for 100 because 100 ends with a 0. Okay, 1000, it again ends with a 0. So whether 2 and 5 are the factors or not, let us check. 2 multiplied 500 or 5 multiplied 200. So I hope that all these properties are clear to you all. So if all these properties are clear, now let us get inside the exercise. Okay. Children, open your book, page number 102. Okay. You have exercise 5.1. So you have already got idea what are factors, okay, and this exercise is basically based on to find out the factors, okay, as you will go through the questions. So question number 1, write 80 as a product of two factors, okay. So look here at the board, write 80 as the factor of two numbers, two factors. So there are multiple pairs I have shown for you, and you can choose any one or any two pair for yourself, okay. And where you have to write? You have to write in the book itself, okay. So while checking that, we have found 1 into 80, it's 80, 2 multiplied 40, it will be 80 again, 4 multiplied by 20, it will be 80 again, 5 16s are 80, 8 10s are 80, right. So there are so many factor pairs are there, and you can either you want to write down all the factors, well and good, and if you want to choose any one, you can choose it and you can write down, okay. The question number 1 is very easy, no? Okay, let us move to question number 2. Question number 2 says, write all the factors, okay. Write all the factors for the number given below. What are the numbers given in the question? 7, 12, 18, 9, 15, 24, okay. So I have already worked out for you all. Here you can see we have 7. When you have this 7, what are the possible factors, children? 1 and 7 only, okay. So what are the factors? 1 multiplied by 7, so product of these two will give you 7 over here. So what are the factors? You can write as 1 and 7, okay. You can show this as well as you have to show this. Now 9, so when do you get 9? Which number are you supposed to multiply so that you get 9 as a product? 1 multiplied by 9 is 9, again 3 multiplied 3 is 9. So what are the factors, children? 1, 3 and 9, right, okay. 12, what are the factors for 12? 1 multiplied by 12, it is very easy to start with 1. Then you check whether in the table of 2 it appears or not. Yes, 2 6 are 12. Then in the table of 3, 3 4s are 12. In the table of 4, 4 3s are 12. So either you write 3 4s are or 4 3s are, the answer will be same, okay. So what are the factors of 12 now? You have to write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Children, while I am writing it, I try to arrange them in an ascending order. So already you have got the factor pair, isn't it? So after getting the factor pair, you can arrange them in ascending order and you can show it, okay. Now factors for 15, as you can see, I have already written 1 multiplied by 15 is 15, 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. So what are the factors you will get over here? 1, 3, 5 and 15, clear? Then 18, okay. So what are the factors you will get? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18, got it? Now what are the factors of 24, children? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. So these are the factors of the numbers given here. What we have to do? We have to find out the two whole numbers. Why 2 I am asking? So that when you multiply, the product comes as the numbers given for this, and the numbers which you are multiplying, they will become the factors, okay. So as in the case of 7, you have 1 and 7, because 1 into 7 is 7. 9, it is 1 into 9 or 3 into 3. So what are the factors? 1, 3 and 9. Then 12, the factor pairs are 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. So what are the factors? 1, what I have done, I have arranged them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Okay, you can see those are the factors given. 15, 1 multiplied 15 and 3 multiplied 5 will give us 15. So what are the factors? 1, 3, 5 and 15. 18, 1 into 18, 2 into 9, 3 into 6. So what are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. And similarly for 24, 1 multiplied 24, 2 multiplied by 12, 3 multiplied by 8, 4 multiplied by 6, they will give the result, the product as 24. So what are the factors of 24? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. Understood? Both the questions are easy, right? So we will move on to the next question. So children, we completed question number 1 and 2, right? So both the questions you have to do in the book, as well as I have taken the next question is question number 7. Okay, question number 7 again you have to do it in the book. So what I am doing is I am completing the book work first, then I will go for the copy work. I will tell you, okay, which work you have to do in the book and which you have to do in the copy. Okay, look at question number 7. Find the factor pairs for each number. There are several factor pairs just now as we have seen in question number 2. But for question number 7 we are going to show only one pair. Okay. So find the factor pairs for each number. You can have so many. Out of that we have chosen one. Since there is not much space given in the book, so we have planned like that. Okay. 42. When does 42 come? There are several tables. 1 multiplied by 42, 2 multiplied by 21, isn't it? So you go on finding out whenever you multiply two numbers, the result should be as 42. So you have to search for those numbers, those tables when you multiply and you get the result as the numbers given over here. Okay. So for example, here I have taken 6 into 7. 6 into 7 is 42. Okay. If you are writing 2 multiplied by 21, that is also correct. Okay. 29. But when you see this 29, you have only one pair. 1 multiplied by 29 or 29 multiplied 1 is same. Okay. So you have only one pair, that is 1 multiplied by 29. 110. 11 multiplied by 10. There could be many more children. 2 multiplied by 55 or you can have 5 multiplied by 22. So there are so many factors, but I have selected 11 multiplied by 10. Okay, you can have your own factor pair also. You can show your own factor pair also, but just keep in mind that when you multiply the two whole numbers, as in this case you are multiplying the two whole numbers, when you multiply the two whole numbers you should get the number which is asked as a product. Okay. So 56, 7 8s are 56, 150, 15 into 10, 77, 7 multiplied 11, 92, 4 multiplied by 23, 84, 12 multiplied by 7. So these are some of the factor pair I have shown. So I have told you that you can have your own factor pair also. Okay. So we completed question number 1, 2 and 7. Okay. These three questions you have to do in your book. Question number 3 and 4 I will be giving it as a homework. At the end of the session definitely I will be writing what we have done as a classwork and what we have to do as a homework. Now we have to do question number 5. For this you need to open your copies, children. First I will explain how to do and then you will write in your copy. Okay. So children, this is question number 5. For each number list all the factors. Till now I wrote it and then I have shown you. Okay. This one I will be showing you how we are getting the answer. What we have to do? List all the factors. How to get the list of all the factors? We will find out the factor pair. Okay. So 21 is the number given. Now let us check what are the numbers when you multiply you get 21 as a product. So definitely we start with 1. 1 multiplied by 21. What is the result? 21. In the table table of 2, do you get 21? 2 tens are 20 and 2 11s are 22. So where is 21? We don't have. So we ignore 2, then we move on to number 3. So 3 7s are 21. What about table of 4? Do you get 21 in the table of 4? Check. 4 5s are 20 children and 4 6s are 24. It's missing there. In the table of 5, 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20, again 21 is missing. In the table of 6, 6 3s are 18 and 6 4s are 24, again 21 is missing. So what is the next number? 7. 7 3s are 21. So what we will do? We will write 7 3s are 21. But you see that I have already mentioned 3 7s are 21 and I am just getting the reverse of the 7 3s are 21. That means the moment you get the reverse of that, then easily you can just take a U-turn and you can write down for sure that there are no more numbers present having 21 as except these. Okay, so what are the factors of 21? Factors of 21 are what are the factors? You have got it? 1 3 7 21. 1 3 7 and 21. Understood? So let us have one more. I'll be solving it in front of you only. Okay, see how to get the factors of 40. We start with 1. Whenever you get any number, start with 1. 1 multiplied by 40 equal to 40. Why we start with the 1? 1 is the smallest factor for all the numbers. So it's better always to start with 1. Then find out whether in the table of 2 you get 40. Yes, 2 20s are 40. So you can have 2 20s are 40. In the table of 3, do you have 40 children? 3 13s are 39. No, it's not there. Then 4, yes. In the table of 4, we will get 4 10s are 40. Table of 5, yes, it is present. 5 8s are 40. Table of 6, do you have 40 there? Search. 6 6s are 36 and 6 7s are 42. So we don't have 40 there. So we will ignore it and move to the next number 7. In the table of 7, search. 7 5s are 35 and 7 6 are 42. So again we are missing it. Okay, then come to table of 8. So we will get 8 multiplied 5 as 40. So the U-turn is started now. 5 8s are 8 5s are. Now once you get such vice versa case, that is the U-turn for you all, and what you have to do is, I am just giving a trick. Okay, if 5 8s are 40, so 8 5s are 40, what it will be? 10 4s are. Just take the reverse of that. 10 4s are 40. 22s are 22s are 40. Then 41s are 40. And what we have to find out? What we were finding out? All these steps. These steps were to find out the factors of 40. So at the last you have to write down the statement. Factors of 40 are, factors of 40 are. What are the factors of 40? 1, 2, 4, 5. You can list out all these. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, 40. And if you want to reverse it, you can see 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, 40. Both sides it will be same. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, 40. Clear? We have more questions. I will be doing it. Okay. Question number C is 50. I will take two questions together. Okay. And question number D is 30. let us find out the factor pair first and then we will be listing it out. So 1 multiplied by 50, we start with that, okay, 50. Then 2 multiplied by 25, what will you get? 50. In the table of 3, do you have? No. 4, no. 5. So what I am doing, I am checking, just checking it, the table where I will get 50 as a product, okay. Then 6, do you have 50? No. 7, no. 8, no. 9, no. Then what? 10. Yes, children, this is the turning point and you have to take a U-turn. 5 tens are 10 fives are. The moment you get such type, you can turn over and then move to the next one. 25 multiplied by 2, you will get 50. Then 50 multiplied by 1, you will get 50. Easy. So first you go on checking in each table whether whether the required number is appearing or not. The moment you get it, you note down. If you don't get it, move on to the next table. And the moment you come across such condition where, suppose as in this case we have done 5 tens are 50 and then 10 fives are 50. So this is a U-turn for you. Then you can just reverse this one and you can get your answer. Simple. Now at last we have to list down what are the factors we have got. Factors of 50 are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. So whenever you are writing all the factors together, children, try to write them in an ascending order. Okay. Let us see for 30. 1 multiplied 30, you will get 30. In the table of 2, definitely you have 2 multiplied 15 is 30. Table of 3, yes you have 3 tens are 30. In the table of 4, do you have 30? Check, 4 sevens are 28 and 4 eights are 32. So 30 is missing there. So what we will do? We will move on to the next table, that is 5. 5, 6 are 30. In the table of 6, of course 6 fives are 30. So I am getting a U-turn now. 5 6 are 30, 6 5s are 30. Now what I have to do? I will just take a reverse of this. 10 multiplied 3, you will get 30. 15 multiplied 2, you will get 30. And 30 multiplied 1, you will get 30. Easy now? Okay. So factors of 30 are, what are the factors, children? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Over. So understood this one? So question number E and F is left. Let me do that one also. So children, these are the leftover one. Question number E 27 and question number F 45. For these two numbers you have to find out the factors, which I have already done it for you. I have shown you how to do the questions. Now this I have already worked out for you all. Okay. We start with 1, as 1 is the smallest factor. So 1 multiplied by 27, you will get 27. In the table of 2, do we have 27? No. So we move to table of 3. 3 9s are 27. Then if you go on searching the table, the next table 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, and when you come across that you are not getting this number, till you receive that number, till you get that number, you have to search for each and every table. Okay. Then till 8, 27 does not exist, but the moment 9 comes, yes, 9 3s are 27, and this becomes a turning point for this, isn't it? 3 9s are 27 and the vice versa, 9 3s are 27. The moment you get such rotation, you can just rotate this one also. So 127 or 27 ones are. So listing out the factors will give you factors of 27 are 1, 3, 9 and 27. Okay. Moving on to 45. The number given is 45 to us. 1 multiplied 45 is 45. So, we always start with the smallest factor, that is 1, and we end up with the largest factor. And what is the largest factor for the number given? The number itself, see here, 45. Okay, 1 into 45 is 45, 3 multiplied 15 is 45, 5 9s are 45, 9 5s are 45, 15 3s are 45, 45 1s are 45. This is the smallest factor 1, this is the greatest factor 45 for 45 itself. And where is the turning point, children? Turning point is 5 9s are 45 and 9 5s are 45. The moment I reached here, I just reverse this one. Instead of 3 into 15, what I have written here, 15 into 3. This is what you also have to do it. Okay. Then factors of 45 are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15 and 45. Okay. So, now before I wind up, I will just tell you which are the questions we have already completed, and one question I have left because that relates to test of divisibility, children. I require one more period to explain that. Okay. So, do not worry, I will be completing it later on. Okay. So, children, in today's session we have completed. First, I gave you the introduction of factors, and then we have learned the properties also. And what was the classwork we did today? Classwork we have done exercise 5.1, which is given on page number 102. Okay. Which question we have done? I have asked you all to do question number 1, 2 and 7 in the book, and while you will be doing it in the book, I know that you will be using your pencil to complete the work. Okay. Question number 5 you have to do in copy. Is this clear? Once again I repeat, question number 1, 2 and 7 in the book, question number 5 in the copy. Now what about question number 3 and 4? Question number 3 and 4 are homework for you, which you have to do it in the book. Space is already given over there. I will just show you in the book itself. Then I am just holding question number 6. Question number 6 I have set it on hold because it is based on test of divisibility, children. So, when I will teach you test of divisibility, then we will come back to this question number 6. And question number 3 and 4, let me show you the space already given over there. You can see question number 3 and question number 4. Visible? The space is already there. Fill in the blanks. You have to just insert it and you can write down. For question number 1 also space is available. Question number 2 also space is there in the book itself. So, these questions you can do it in the book itself. Okay. Understood all? So, this is all for today's class. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow again I will be taking 2 sessions, children, together. Okay. Bye. Take care.